Yes. So this is a speaking test for International English Language Testing System. This exam is conducted at ABKO IELTS Academy. My name is Madhu More and the candidate name is Rajiv Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Yes. May I know your full name?
My name is Rajiv Sharma.
Okay, thank you. So let's start. I am going to start the questions with your introduction. Now tell me, what do you do currently? Are you a student or do you work?
Currently, I'm a student preparing for IELTS examination.
So what's your graduation?
I've completed my graduation in Hospitality and Hotel Administration. Yes, sir. From IHM Dehradun.
So why did you choose this field?
I chose this field because I have an interest in cooking line. So my dad, I created this interest of me from my dad. He inspired me a lot while he used to cook food every day for us, and even he taught my mom how to cook it, even my elder sisters. And while only seeing him, the interest got created in me.
Now questions are regarding shopping. Do you like to shop and why?
I like to shop because getting new things is a very good thing as per me. Wearing new clothes, wearing new accessories. As example, I am much into watches. So whenever I go out for shopping, firstly I goes into the watch department. I see whether if any new model has been there in the market or not, or else how many other varieties of watches are there in the market. Yeah.
Do you like to shop alone or with someone?
It depends upon situation. It's like sometimes I go on shopping with my parents, sometimes I go shopping with my friends, and sometimes I go on shopping alone. If I'm going to buy clothes, I go with my parents. If I'm going to buy some watches or some jewelry, I go alone. I choose it, then I call my parents, and they decide what to do, what not to do. Yeah.
Do you like online or offline shopping much and why?
In my opinion, I like both. I have a balanced opinion on this. So just to see varieties what all are there in market, I go through online websites as like Myntra, Ajio, and I'm able to see many of varieties over there. But whether when it comes to buy something like watches or jewelry, I personally go into shop and then I buy it just because of the original things.
Right. So do you have any bad experience of online shopping?
Yes, I do have a bad experience of online shopping, as I visited a website. I'm not really sure to remember that its name, but when I visited that website, I ordered shoes for me. That website was showing that this shoes is original. It was a BMW Motorsport Sports Cat 3. So when I ordered it, I did the payment. I ordered it when I was able to see that, but it was not the original one, so I returned it.
Right. Now questions are regarding summer. Is summer your favorite time of the year and why?
No. As per me, I hate summers. I'm more of kind of winter person. I'm much into the cold parts. As I've completed my graduation from Dehradun. Dehradun is a very cold place. Even in summers, it's a very cold place. So yes, I don't like summers.
What do you do in summer when the weather is very hot?
I prefer to stay in home itself under the AC and just watch movies along with my parents and spend the time having watermelon or cold items as like ice cream or fresh juices and fruits.
Do you go on holiday every summer?
Not particularly summer. It depends upon which mood do we have. When do we have a mood to go on a vacation? If we have a mood to go on a beach, we prefer to go in summers. If we have a mood to go to mountains, then we prefer to go in winters.
Did you enjoy the summer holidays when you were at school?
Yes, a lot. When I was a kid, I was in military school named as Bosla Military School. So at that time, the whole year we used to stay in hostel, and in summers for 2 to 3 months summer vacations, I used to come at my home. And at that time, I used to spend my time with my parents, with my siblings, and with my friend, even with my friends. At that time, there's a ground just behind of my house. So there we used to play cricket, and I used to spend my day playing cricket and playing video games by going in cyber cafe.
Yeah, so that is the end of part 2 of speaking test. Now we're going to continue part 2. You will have a minute for think, and you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes continuously on this topic. Your time starts now. Time is up. Can start.
The product which I would like to get it in my future is a car. I have a great interest in cars, as whenever I see a luxury car or a sports car on the road, I wish to own it directly. So, as in my opinion, the best car which I like is a Porsche 911 Turbo GTS. It is a German car, so I would like to buy it because of its aerodynamic body, and it has a 3.2 liter turbo engine with a 240 horsepower, and the variants of colors which that particular car has is absolutely very attractive, as it has a sky blue color, dark blue color, and a mint blue color. So except blue, there are many other colors as like off-white, black, and matte black. It depends upon person to person of what color they like to buy it, but as per me, the sky blue color is the best one. The luxury, basically it's a sports car with luxury in it. So it has a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. So as per me, the speed is also very good. And the car is also a very great car. As everyone knows that Porsche is a very good company since old days. They are having a very great history in racing times, and yeah.
That is the end of part 2. Continuing part 3. Questions are regarding expensive items. Could you please turn it down?
Pardon? Okay, turn it.
Yeah. Which expensive items would many young people in your country like to buy?
Nowadays, every single youngsters, teenagers, youngsters, they are having their interest in cars. Even as I've just completed my teenage, and I had my interest from teenage. Many of youngsters have their interest in cars, and they would like to buy luxury cars. In India, currently there are lots of luxury cars. As I belong to Nasik, Nasik itself has a G-Wagon G63 from Mercedes, one Lamborghini Aventador, one Ferrari 412 and one Porsche 911. So if this small city has great number of luxury cars, big city would have been many more.
How do the expensive items that younger people want to buy differ from those that older people?
Younger people have their interests in buying a big things, as like they would like to buy a car, or else they would like to buy something as compared to a car. But older people invest their money into things like assets. As example, they look into something that they'll get a return from their investment. As example, in my home itself, I every time I tell my parents that I want to buy this car, let's buy this thing or that thing, or else let's buy some expensive clothes or luxurious items. But whereas my parents are like, rather spending the money on luxurious things, spend the money on something like land, which will give you a good return in future.
How difficult is it to become very rich in today's world?
Today's world is like every person wants to become rich. So in this race there are many competitors. So every person comes with their new ideas to go with some things. It is not much difficult to become rich, as the money flow in today's world as compared to previous times is very high. But it is more hard to keep the money with you. The money will be in flow, but you cannot keep it with you. You have to spend to get more money.
Do you agree that money doesn't necessarily bring happiness?
In some cases, money brings happiness, but in some cases, it doesn't. So, as per me, no, money doesn't buy happiness, because the quality time, main part is the main thing in our life is time. Time is priceless. The time which I'll inculcate into with my family cannot be bought from somewhere else, because after a point our parents and our family is not going to be with us. So till the time they are with us, I would like to invest my time with them.
In what ways might rich people use their money to help society?
I would like to share my own experience in this question. So every year since 10 years we are conducting an event. Basically, I am a part of an NGO named as Manav Utthan Manch in Nasik. So they conduct an event named as Being Santa. So previously in starting days, from starting years for like 6 years, starting 6 years, we used to collect clothes, used clothes of from whole Nasik. We decided some place that from Indranagar, this is the hotspot. People from Indranagar can deposit their clothes there. From Nasik Road, people, there is a specific place. So as like this, we've decided some specific place. People used to go there. People used to donate their old clothes, and we used to collect it and we used to distribute it in whole Nasik in winter, so that those who can't afford to buy new clothes can use that clothes to cover them in winter.
Yeah. So that is the end of part 3, the end of speaking test. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.